Hello, welcome to my vlog. Wow, am I a cheerleader? Welcome to the first vlog for my October vampire themed reading. I have gotten through, so far this last week, I've gotten through 2 books, and I am still working on 1 book, which I plan on working for the entire month. I have a couple things I want to say first. This is technically past April or future April, talking before past April comes on. Whatever. In this video, I have a couple things to apologize for. First, my first clip, or my first day that I filmed, I had to do it at a time when my daughter was distracted with watching TV and eating her lunch, and therefore you can hear her in the background. Look, this is just life. Like, I'm a mom. I gotta do what I gotta do. That's the time I could do it. I was really pumped to film it, and so I did what I did. Anywho, I apologize for that. Second thing is, I did get sick towards the end of the week, so I got real nasally. I'm just coming out of it now, and I'm feeling 10 times better, but just wanted to throw those 2 disclaimers in there. And I did do 2 little hauls that I got through the week, and I made some coffee. So that's cool. I'm also super obsessed with Nespresso, so I'll probably be making that every single time I vlog. Just a forewarning for the future. Anyway, hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and let's go. Oh, happy first day of the vlog. I am currently going to unpackage these packages I got from Amazon. I know what's in them, but you don't. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to open them with you, see what I purchased for myself. I did mention in my last vlog, which I posted Sunday. Wow, my brain. What day is it? I posted Sunday, and I mentioned that I really liked the book Cinder. That I mentioned I liked the book Cinder so much that I wanted to get the rest of the Lunar Chronicles. So I did. So this is the 3rd book. This is Cress. I think this one's supposed to be like, what is that princess's name? Like, from Tangled. Rapunzel. Okay, Rapunzel. So this is supposed to be Rapunzel's story, but in the Lunar Chronicles series, and this is the 3rd book. And by the way, I think it's my favorite. That's my favorite. Oh my god, isn't that so romantic? It's romantical. I love it so much. Also, if you hear sounds in the background, it's my daughter. She's eating her lunch and watching CoComelon. So I'm sorry, but if you hear that, that's her. And then the second package is the 2nd book, Scarlet. Now, to be 100% honest with you, I don't 100% know. Is this like Little Red Riding Hood kind of thing? I'm actually not sure. It says, Cinder, the cyborg's mechanic, returns in the 2nd thrilling installment of the best-selling Lunar Chronicles. She's trying to break out of prison, even though if she succeeds, she'll be a Commonwealth's most wanted fugitive. Halfway around the world, Scarlet Benoit, whatever, it's Benoit, grandmother is missing. When Scarlet encounters Wolf, oh, okay, it's Little Red Riding Hood. Anywho, encounters Wolf, a street fighter, who may have information about her grandmother's whereabouts. She is loath to trust the stranger, but is inexplicably drawn to him. he to her. As Scarlet and Wolf unravel one mystery, they encounter another when they meet Cinder. Now all of them must stay one step ahead of a vicious lunar queen, Levana, who will do anything for the handsome Prince Kai to become her husband and king and prisoner. So, I'm excited. Oh, did I show you the artwork? I don't even remember if I showed you the artwork, but cute. Isn't this so cute? Oh, I love it. Oh yeah, it even says, even in the future, beware of the big bad wolf. I love it. I'm so excited. Can you not tell I'm so excited? Anyway, that's what I bought myself in the mail. It's just like a little fun part of the day. I was gonna wait until my daughter was napping to film this, but then I was too excited and I gotta edit while she's asleep, so I have to take advantage of all the time I get. Anywho, I will talk to you guys later. Oh, and an update on my reading. I am at the very tail end of Hollowpox. I think I have like 20% left or 15%. And then I'm gonna be starting Empire of a Vampire this evening. So, all right, bye guys. Okay, hi guys. Just checking in. Today is October 3rd. It's a Sunday, and I have finished Hollowpox. I am sad that I finished it, but at the same time, happy that I finished it, because now I'm officially done with my September reads and on to October. Okay, so Hollowpox. It's the hunt for Morgan Crow. It is, like I described in my September wrap-up, sort of like the idea of Zootopia, where the Wunimals, that's like the animal people of Nevermore, they get this virus and it spreads very quickly, and once they are affected, they become rabid, violent, and then suddenly they go through a burst of being violent and then become comatose. Some of them are waking up and becoming into an animal form and not back to their conscious humanoid state. So Morgan's trying to figure out how to help her friends, how to save her fellow Wunimal citizens, as well as she doesn't really deal with her issue with the villain Ezra Squall like she does in the other books. And this is more of the fight against this virus, which they call Hollowpox, more. And the ending was a little bit easy. I guess like such an easy ending, and just wasn't it. There was almost like a twist, but then not. So it's kind of a bleh ending, but I definitely think that the series as a whole is a 4-star. I'm going to keep it on my shelves for now. Through my childhood, my mom used to read chapter books to me instead of like children's books for bedtime stories. She'd read like, you know, chapters here and there. And the main series that she read to me when I was younger was the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe series. And I loved it. Like, it was so wonderful, like having my mom read that to me every night. And I kind of want to do the same thing for my daughter. So I think I'm going to keep this series as one of those series to read to her. Of course, the other series that I will be reading is maybe that entire shrine that I have up there. Harry Potter. Oh, and that too, the map. I definitely have an obsession with Harry Potter, so I'll definitely be reading that to her, but this is a really good one too. I might keep a hold of it for that. So I enjoyed it. I really liked it. I give the series as a whole 4-star. I definitely give Hollowpox, honestly, I don't think I liked it as much as the other two, so I wish I could give it like a 3.5 star, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. I'll probably put a 4 on Goodreads, a 4-star on Goodreads. And then I've actually been keeping track of my books. Not all of them. I was going to be doing all of them, but now I think I'm just going to be doing my 4- and 5-star books and series on my Instagram page, which I will link down below if anybody wants to check it out. And I'm just kind of writing like a synopsis, my thoughts, and whether or not I'm going to be keeping them. And just kind of for Instagram, for my booktube, but also just for me. So I'm going to be doing that if you're interested in checking it out. Oh, sorry, that was really shaky. Taking you guys on a ride. So now that I'm done with Holobox, drum roll please, I'm about to start Empire of a Vampire. And I'm pumped. I'm so excited. I'm trying not to bounce you guys around a lot. I realize it's very bouncy. Yes. Yes. I'm so excited. So I'm gonna go make an iced coffee, and then I'm gonna go sit myself down and try to read for as long as my daughter finishes her nap. So, and then I'll check in with you guys later. Tuesday, October 6th. Let's see. 3rd, 4th, 5th. Today is October 5th. I will give you a quick update on where I'm at in my books, and then also I ended up going to Goodwill to check out their books and grabbed a few. I found a lot of random books I've never even heard of before that have probably been out for a while, but I don't really remember what I grabbed. I just grabbed things because, you know, I mean, they're only a couple dollars, so I just grabbed and thought I'd figure it out later. I also bought a couple books for my daughter and I think a shirt. So today has been not the best of days. It's just not going that great. But I'm going to think positive thoughts, positive vibes. And we'll start with Empire of a Vampire. This is a book about a man who hunts vampires. He is a half-blood vampire, and currently I am on page, let's see, I'm not super far in, but I am on chapter 8, page 75, and he just got to a school to teach him to be a vampire hunter. It's been really a great read so far. I'm really enjoying it. It's not as like difficult to read as I thought it was going to be. Sometimes adult fantasy can be pretty hefty in the descriptive world building, and this one's not that bad. So I'm really enjoying it. I really love the artwork. The artwork comes in at like the most perfect time, and so far I really like it. I'm only 75 pages in, obviously, so my thoughts could change, but currently I'm loving it. And then the other book I started was the Dead to the World, the Sookie Stackhouse novel. Let's see, what page am I on? I am on 103, and I'm probably about 30% in, and I did not realize that this is like the 4th book in the series. I thought the lady at the bookstore had said that this was the first one, so I didn't really question her. But as I started reading, I realized that I should know more. Like, the story's referencing things that I felt like I should already know, and I don't, obviously. I'm gonna keep reading and I'm gonna finish it. If I like the series and I like the book and I want to read the series, then I'll go back to the beginning and read the first book. I started to watch the first episode of True Blood. It was a little cheesy for me, plus it had some pretty hefty sex scenes in it, which I had my little 2-year-old daughter around when I started to watch it, and I realized that this is not something I want to watch when she's around. So I will probably attempt that later. At this point, I'm liking the book. It's really fast-paced. Like, it threw me in the story really fast, and I feel like I should have known a lot more, and I think that's why it's so fast-paced for me, is because I'm just like trying to gather information as the story's progressing, and I'm a little bit behind, but I like it so far. Okay, so now what I bought at Goodwill. So one of the books I found, it's called Flight by Angie Sage. I know nothing about it. It just says that it's magical. It looks like it's middle grade, and it was like $2. So I picked it up, and I said, why not? Also, it's the floppy kind, which that's a thing. Like, that's a thing. That's a thing. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so here's a book 1. I'm really interested in this one. This one seemed really interesting. This one had just under 4 stars. I think it's like 3.8 on Goodreads. It's called The Paper Magician by Charlie Holmberg. And it's, again, I don't know anything about these books. I just picked them up and just thought they looked interesting. It looks like it's like a magic relating to metals, to paper. There's somebody's heart stolen out of their chest, and then she helps the person go find their heart or get their heart back. But this is a series. There are more after this, so if I like it, I can keep going with the series. Again, $2, why not? So I've actually heard of this, but I've never read it or anything like this. This one's Fablehaven by Brandon Mull. And this one is about, let's see. So it's like a hidden refuge for fairy tale creatures, and it follows a little girl and her brother, and their grandfather is the current caretaker of Fablehaven. I'm excited about this one, and it's so pretty. It's like sparkly, and it's just all worn. It just feels, I feel like if you're reading like a book from a, oh, that's interesting. I didn't even notice this. It says, "Hi Ryan," and it's signed. Interesting. My name's not Ryan, but hi. Hi, Brandon. Anywho, I think this might be kind of a fun, I think it's a middle grade, right? Oh, who cares? Whatever. It just looks interesting. So I picked that one up. This is a couple for my daughter. It was a Star Wars flap book. It's like brand new, like nothing's touched. So I got her that one. And then I also got her this. This is just such a pretty little book. Like, I feel like this is something I would want to put on a shelf. It's Dream Animals, A Bedtime Journey. We've definitely been trying to get her to fall asleep easier, so I picked up like a hard book just to kind of read bedtime, and plus it's just really pretty. It's like something that you would want to put on a kid's shelf. So this one I picked up. Now this one's a volume 2. I picked it up, I put it back down, and then I picked it up again because it's just so beautiful. It's the Complete Collection of Oz, Volume 2, as Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz, or Dorothy and the Wizard in Oz, The Road to Oz, and The Emerald City of Oz. So it's a cover buy, plus, you know, $1.99 for a big book that would originally cost like $11. It's pretty good. So I grabbed that one. And then this one, it's called Snow Like Ashes. This one's by Sarah Raish. And this one says, I cannot read it because I don't know. This is just what I saw and what made me pick it up. But it says, a lightning fast tale of loyalty, love, and finding one's destiny. Anyway, I thought this might seem really interesting read. This seems like something like a good winter read, so get me prepped for November, December, and January. Sometime in there I'll pick it up. Anyway, again, $2. Why not? So I think that was it. Yeah, that was it. I just bought a shirt was the only other thing. So that was it that I got from Goodwill, little mini haul. It was really just random. I looked at a book, saw it was a couple dollars, and thought it looked interesting and bought it. We'll see where it takes me from there, and only time will tell which ones I read and which ones I keep, which ones I follow, which ones I get the first books out of. Who knows? So I will update you guys probably tomorrow on where I'm at with my reading for vampire books. Isn't this cute? I got this at the dollar store. It's really cute. The straw gives me like Beetlejuice vibes. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so I finished this. This is the Sookie Stackhouse novel from the series. And my thoughts. Okay, so I liked it. It was alright. Do I want to read the previous books? Not really. So this follows Sookie. She is telepathic, but she could just read the minds, not actually like channel thoughts or speak through minds. She just can read minds or hear thoughts. She's from and lives in a small town in Louisiana, and she works at like a bar. She gets kind of wrapped up in these sort of political issues between vampires, werewolves, shapeshifters, witches, and each book she has some sort of new mix-up. First, I guess, couple books, I think this is the fourth one. The first few books previously, she was kind of involved with one of the vampires, and then apparently in the third one something ended there, and then she becomes newly involved with another vampire in this one. But one of the things that kind of annoyed me about this one is she just plays the role of like, woe is me, no one likes me, I'm used to nobody liking me. However, she's like, she has like 2 vampires that are like want to be with her or like her or attracted to her. She has like 2 different shapeshifters that are all about her. She has a werewolf that's all about her. I don't know. It seemed like every man in the story was all about her, so I don't know where she's getting the woe is me. But her brother ends up missing in the story, as well as she ends up helping one of the vampires who like loses his memory because of a spell put on him by some coven of witches. Then there's this like big beef down with the witches and the werewolves and the werewolves and the vampires. I don't want to like spoil the story in case anybody hasn't read it or they want to read it, but I think overall it was okay. And I would probably rate it on Goodreads, and I probably will rate it about a 3. At first, when I was going through the story, I was like, I don't know if I'm going to read past this book. And then once I got to the very end, there's a sideline story with her brother who disappears and something happens to him. I kind of want to see where that goes. So I'll probably read it for that storyline. So I'll probably get the other book for that. But I'm not in a huge rush to get it. It's not like a high priority on my list. I have other things I want to read before that. But I liked it enough that I kind of want to know that side of the storyline. So, but it was good. It was okay. it's kind of cool. I got my first vampire book done. It's like November 6th or something like that. November. October 6th. Anyway, and I have a little bit of a cold going on, so I feel very successful right now. I feel good about it. I feel like I've accomplished something. So I think the one I'm going to go for next is actually that one right up there. It's Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter with the audiobook that I'm going to read along with. I think that's the one I'm going to go next. I think that I feel like, I don't know, after this last read, I'm like, I want more like gory. So I'm going to move on to that one, I think, next. I'll let you guys know. Hey, random poppin'. Super random. Sorry. So I was going to be starting Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, but I just got this weird little like curiosity where I picked up this bad boy and I thought, let's just see what it's about. And then I got over halfway through in like one sitting. It's really cute. I like it so much. Okay, so it's called The Vampire and His Pleasant Companions, and it's a manga, and it is, so far, it's about this guy right here, where my thumb is. His name's Al, and he turns into a bat at night, or a bat during the day and a man at night. He was, I guess when he was bitten, he wasn't bitten correctly. That's what I've learned so far by the person that converted him to being a vampire. He wasn't bitten correctly, so he can't actually like drink blood like a typical vampire. He has to actually like eat raw meat to get the blood. So it's kind of a cool concept. I don't think I've ever heard of that before, and I kind of like that. I really liked that. Just popping in to say I did start this. I'm about a little over halfway through. I am loving it, and I will give you my full thoughts and impressions until the end of this vlog, which should be going up on Sunday. Okay, bye. Okay, so now we've hit Saturday. It is October 9th, I think. Yeah, October 9th. And I finished my second book, let me grab it for you. I finished The Vampire and His Pleasant Companions, and I really did love this book. I really liked it. I really enjoyed the read. I felt like it ended so fast. Like I read through it like very quickly, just like an hour or two. It was very, very quick. And I felt like it ended weird, but I'm new to manga, so I don't know what a normal manga ends like or goes like, but it kind of like ended and then it just threw this random scene at the end that I think was supposed to be before the ending. I don't know. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. I'm excited for the next one. Like, I'm gonna definitely go get the next one for sure. The other one I finished was The Dead to the World, which I did talk about earlier, obviously. It was okay. It was okay. Maybe I would have been more invested and liked the characters more and been more involved in the book if I had read from the beginning. I do kind of want to get the next one, but not in a big rush for that. And it was not too steamy, which I'm kind of glad. I'm not in the mood for steamy, extra steamy vampire stuff, but it was okay. That's really all I gotta say about it. I don't know why I feel bad saying it was okay, but I do. I feel bad about it. Whatever. I still haven't got to the show, and I do still intend to watch it, so I'm thinking maybe next week. I don't know. I say all these things like I think maybe I'm gonna do this next, and then I probably don't, but it is in my forethought, and I am letting you guys know that that is a plan that I want to do. Definitely want to watch True Blood, and I'll let you guys know when I watch it. Update on Empire of a Vampire. I am just past 200 pages in this. It is really good. It kind of bounces around in the narrative. So at first when I first like gave my update on it, he was just entering, I called it a school, but it's actually like a church, monastery. And he had just gotten into there, just got accepted, just started training. And then it kind of bounces around a little bit to different parts of his life. So the basis is it starts out as him, the main character, his name's Gabriel. He is telling his story to someone who's trying, or a vampire that's trying to record it. So in history. So he's telling his story. So it kind of bounces around to what Gabriel wants to tell the vampire. And it's really good. It's violent, but good violent. Like I'm really excited. I'm really liking it. It hasn't really been that like spicy, so I'm super pumped about that. Like I don't know, people were kind of saying that it was gonna be really spicy, and it hasn't been. It's been really like violent and action, but at the same time a lot of history is being told, and it's really good. The description though of the certain type of vampire just sounds like a crazed like 28 Days Later zombie, which I really hate zombies, so those scenes are a little hard to read, but I'm really liking it so far. I am excited to get going through the rest of it. I'm hoping to do about 200 pages a week. Yeah, so I really love it so far. All right, if you made it to the end of this vlog, holy moly, thank you. I really appreciate you. Please, I would love it if you'd subscribe. If you enjoyed it, please like the video. And I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks, guys. Bye.